Well, at the Baptist Convention of Iowa, we didn't have about 8% increase in the last 8 years. We didn't have 80% increase in the last 8 years. We had 800% increase in the last 8 years. And that's because of the generous, it all starts with individuals who give to churches, who give to state convention. The state convention doesn't actually give anything. We don't generate money. We don't have any money. We channel the money from individuals and churches onto the SBC national entities. So that number, it's actually 777%. It's just math. I didn't say, it's not my number. It's 770% increase in the last 8 years. And that amounts to just our giving this year is twice what our entire budget was 8 years ago. So we're giving twice our full budget 8 years ago. So we're pleased about that, and we're grateful for all the generosity of the individual members and churches. One other thing I'd like to present is that among the state conventions in the last 8 years, the Baptist Convention of Iowa has led all the conventions 5 out of 8 years. And that's pretty solid as well, that our convention has led the increase of 5 of the last 8 years. And if we get the math and have the proper amount of humility here, we're still not a large state convention. And so those of you who are good in math wonder, how could one convention give 777% more and the total is only 8% more? The answer is we're a small convention. Our convention can't move the whole national needle. We contribute, but that's just a reality. So we are grateful for your contributions and your participation in the cooperative program. And we are just excited about the almost 8-fold increase in contributions. We're excited that we've doubled what we had. And the last one I want to say is that we are the only state convention, and those of you who know all the ins and outs of the cooperative program probably have already figured this out, but we're the only state convention that actually sends more to the International Mission Board than we retain in our state. We're the only ones. Most other state conventions retain more in their state convention than they send on to international missions. And so that's because of the boldness of our executive board. We just elected some new people this year. And last year especially, they made a bold decision to move from 65 to 75% giving. We give 75% of our offerings to the cooperative program. So that concludes my presentation. We'll go on to the next part of our business.